Get ready for an exciting showdown as two boxing stars prepare to face off in a match that could change everything. Dmitry Bivol, the WBA light heavyweight champion, is going up against the powerful knockout artist Artur Beterbiev on October 12 in Riyadh. Fans are eagerly waiting to see what will happen. Will Bivol's smart fighting style outsmart Beterbiev's incredible power, or will Beterbiev add another knockout to his impressive record? The stakes are incredibly high not just for the titles, but for their legacies and future big fights in the light heavyweight division. This is one match you definitely don't want to miss. Dmitry Bivol looks intensely focused during his final days of training for the title 175-pound fight against the powerful Artur Beterbiev, scheduled for October 12 at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Bivol is pushing himself to the limit, resembling someone on a mission, someone who knows just how crucial this fight is to his career. There's a visible sense of urgency, almost like he's fighting for more than just the titles. He's fighting to secure his place in the sport and protect his future opportunities. This sense of urgency stems from the fact that a loss, especially a knockout, could be disastrous for him. If Bivol loses by knockout, it would likely mean losing out on two massive future matchups: a highly anticipated rematch against Canelo Alvarez and a lucrative fight against David Benavidez. These fights are critical not only for the prestige but also for the financial rewards they offer, which could significantly boost his career earnings. Even if Bivol doesn't explicitly say it, the stakes of these fights are clear. They could greatly enhance his status in the boxing world while adding a hefty amount to his bank account. Bivol, with an undefeated record of 23 wins, including 12 knockouts, currently holds the WBA light heavyweight title. In these final 13 days before his showdown with Beterbiev, he appears extremely focused, almost obsessed, as he works through his training regime. This intensity suggests that he fully understands what he's up against when facing Artur Beterbiev, who is also undefeated with a record of 20 wins, all by knockout. Beterbiev holds the IBF, WBC, and WBO titles, making him one of the most dangerous fighters in the division. Bivol's approach to training suggests that he plans to fight cautiously, treating it more like an amateur contest where scoring points without taking major risks is the priority. His strategy appears to be about landing clean punches and then quickly moving out of range to avoid Beterbiev's powerful counters. This is evident from Bivol's recent workout videos, where he is seen practicing a defensive, evasive style, keeping a safe distance from any potential threats. In Bivol's recent training sessions, it's clear he won't be staying in close quarters with Beterbiev. Instead, he is likely to use a style similar to Shakur Stevenson's, where he keeps his distance and uses quick movements to avoid taking hits. This means the fight could end up being a game of cat and mouse, where Bivol aims to tag Beterbiev and then quickly dart away to prevent himself from being caught by a powerful counterpunch. This style is all about minimizing risks, prioritizing safety, and trying to win on points rather than going for a knockout. Bivol's game plan seems to revolve around using his speed and agility to frustrate Beterbiev, hoping to outscore him over the 12 rounds and secure a unanimous decision. On the other side, Artur Beterbiev has a very different approach. He fights with a more traditional professional style, focusing on power and pressure. His goal is to wear Bivol down with heavy shots to both the head and body. Beterbiev will be aiming to turn this fight into his 21st consecutive knockout victory. He is known for his relentless pressure and his ability to break opponents down round by round, and this fight is expected to be no different. Beterbiev will likely look to close the distance, force Bivol into exchanges, and make the fight as uncomfortable for him as possible. Beterbiev's punches are known to carry tremendous power, and his strategy will be to make every shot count, targeting Bivol's body and head to gradually weaken him and set up the knockout blow. Despite the contrasting styles of the two fighters, many fans on social media are still convinced that Bivol will be able to outbox Beterbiev, much like he did against Canelo Alvarez 2 years ago in 2022. Bivol's performance against Canelo, where he used his superior boxing skills and ring IQ to secure a convincing victory, has made many fans believe in his ability to do the same against Beterbiev. However, some of these fans may not have seen Beterbiev fight before and are basing their opinions solely on Bivol's notable wins, such as the one against Canelo and another against the slower Gilberto Ramirez. These fans may be in for a surprise, as Beterbiev is a very different kind of opponent, one who brings constant pressure and knockout power that Bivol has not faced before. This fight could end up being an eye-opener for Bivol's supporters, who might realize that Bivol's cautious, defensive approach may not be enough against someone as relentless and powerful as Beterbiev. The concern for Bivol is that his safety-first approach may not be effective against Beterbiev, who has a relentless style of moving forward, pressuring his opponents, and breaking them down. When Bivol tries to move in to throw his punches, his head and body will be exposed, giving Beterbiev the opportunity to land his powerful shots. In many ways, Bivol can be compared to a less powerful version of Oleksandr Usyk, a fighter who relies on technical skills, movement, and speed rather than knockout power. However, unlike Usyk, who had significant power during his amateur days, Bivol lacks the same kind of punching power, which could be a disadvantage when facing someone like Beterbiev. This lack of power means that Bivol may struggle to keep Beterbiev at bay, and without the ability to hurt Beterbiev, it could be challenging for Bivol to earn his respect and keep him from closing the distance. As the fight date approaches, the anticipation surrounding Bivol versus Beterbiev grows exponentially. The stakes are undeniably high, not only for the fighters but also for the boxing community, which views this bout as a potential clash of the titans in the light heavyweight division. Analysts are keenly interested in the tactical nuances that will play out in the ring, with both fighters bringing their unique strengths to the table. Bivol's quick footwork and defensive maneuvers will be tested against Beterbiev's unyielding aggression and knockout power. The fight is set to be a showcase of contrasting philosophies, one emphasizing finesse and technique, the other brute strength and relentless pressure. Fans and experts alike are eager to see if Bivol can effectively implement his game plan or if Beterbiev will assert his dominance, ultimately deciding the future landscape of the division. In addition to the immediate implications of the fight, the outcomes may ripple through the boxing world, potentially reshaping future matchups and rivalries. A victory for Bivol would not only cement his legacy but could also pave the way for high-stakes encounters with other elite fighters, such as a rematch with Canelo Alvarez or a showdown with David Benavidez. Such matchups could revitalize the light heavyweight division, bringing in fresh excitement and viewer interest. Conversely, a win for Beterbiev could solidify his status as the undisputed champion, setting the stage for his own lucrative matchups while potentially relegating Bivol to the periphery. The pressure mounts as both fighters recognize that the outcome of this bout may dictate their respective careers for years to come. Furthermore, the fight's location at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh adds another layer of intrigue, as the city has rapidly become a hub for high-profile sporting events. Saudi Arabia's investment in boxing has transformed the region into a premier destination for major fights, promising an electric atmosphere and significant media coverage. The bout is expected to draw fans from around the globe, enhancing the visibility of both fighters and amplifying the stakes. With the world watching, Bivol and Beterbiev are not just competing for titles, they are also vying to leave an indelible mark on the sport, showcasing their skills on an international stage. As they prepare for what could be a defining moment in their careers, the boxing community eagerly awaits the outcome of this highly anticipated clash.